Okay, but again, but when we talk about MC lists, anyone who's ghostwriter like Kanye, I think he's got
Disqualified.
he's admitted to ghostwriters. I don't understand people who try to act like he doesn't have ghostwriters. You
What
know,
about Dr. Dre, who got ghost
Sci
producers?
High. Hold on, Sci High. His whole claim to fame is being a ghostwriter for Kanye,
Now
right?
see, now see, they go to Sci High hate again.
Yes, I got
Sci
Sci High
High
hate,
people
man.
mad in the
But that's not
comments.
ghost. I thought you just told me
He
that's
made
not
those two
ghostwriting though.
mixtapes.
He don't always get writing credit, does
He
he?
made two mixtapes. You're sleeping on Sci High.
Mhm.
He's so beast. That one album, No Dope on Sundays.
Now this is the thing that people say, and Mike on According to Hip Hop always says that if you wrote such and such, where's your version? You know, if Sci High wrote My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, where's his My
That's
Beautiful
how
Dark?
I feel.
Where's his anything?
That's why.
This is anything exactly.
But
It's trash.
that's why I'm saying.
Dude got what
Because if
album?
I had to make a list, if I have to make a list, and you're discrediting these people for ghostwriters, none of the ghostwriters are good. They can't make their own
Nah,
thing.
I don't know if that's true. So okay,
Well, not
just
none
talk
of them
about
are good. Some of them are good.
Okay, all right. We just talk
Some
about
of them are
Sky
really
Zoo
good.
is a ghostwriter. We know that people like who else? Who else are some people we know ghostwriter? I mean, Joel
There's a
Ortiz
lot
said
of
that he
people
does
who
it.
write songs for other people.
Yeah,
But what I'm saying is, if they have ghostwriters in the studio, I feel like that's kind of like having a great coach, kind of. You're a great player, but you have a great coach to add to it, and now y'all make 100% on the song, right?
It's
well,
kind of the
I,
same. You're right. A producer's supposed to be the coach.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But if I'm saying if I'm that's kind of like not shooting the free throws and saying I shot the free throws. Like that's not really the same thing. It
Yeah.
doesn't really work 1-to-1. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
we saw Jordan do
Yeah.
the dunks. Not he didn't jump up and then some other dude ran up and did the windmill part and then you're like,
Yeah.
wait, what? No, so it's that's not how it works, man.
Yeah.
So
I just
don't
think
claim
like,
you to, for rap. It's a competitive sport, and the
right,
people that's good, they spit, and
right.
people
Yeah.
that's making music in a hip hop style, great for them. Kanye, whoever else, great for them. But as far as being a top MC, you're not gonna get that respect in the culture. You might get it as far as
Mhm.
sales, money, but in the culture, you don't get that type of respect. Now, Kanye's stuff, music's so good though, people respect him anyway. You're like, it don't
Mhm.
matter, it's Kanye. I mean, like I said with Drake, Dr. Drake, he made all these beats, but they said he be stealing all kinds of beats. All kinds of people produced them beats for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
No, and I think that's worse. I mean, honestly, I think that's worse.
I feel like all
if you
producers
make
have a
it
team of
based,
producers, though,
okay, but
especially the bigger ones
yeah,
now.
Bro, Alchemist, maybe I heard that he had ghost producers too. So I've heard that people said that these people have ghost producers. I don't know how that works. When I could sit down, like I'm pretty
Producing,
sure Madlib is producing the beats himself. He said he make it on an iPad. How you had 2, 3 people on one iPad?
yeah. Well, okay, but
that's not
man,
the.
all right, but
But
hold on. There's
producing is different.
differences. The issue is that now with Alchemist, he just makes so much music that it's almost unbelievable that he made all the beats because he's
Mhm.
got so many albums. I mean, just every with Madlib, he drops maybe two a year. I mean, that he produces like maybe 2 albums a year. Like it's not like it's some incredible like uh you know
Yeah.
yeah. So
Mhm.
and with Dre, he only produces one thing every whenever, and it's still got ghost producers. So that's what is super trash.
So he's selling his catalog for like 200 M's too.
How you gonna sell somebody else's catalog, man? That's crazy.
I'm assuming Scott
That's what I'm
Storch and
saying.
whoever else and the rest of them
The
dudes, Jazz and
glove,
them got their money.
oh yeah, I hope so.
But like a DJ Khaled, he's a producer, but he don't be
He's not a
making those
producer.
beats
He's
most of the
not a
time.
producer. That's
Okay, but
why.
that's not
Yes,
the
he
same thing.
is.
He's not making the money
He is a
off that.
producer.
He's not. No, he's a producer as far as he puts the records together. He puts
Yeah,
the people who make the
Yes.
music with the people who sing on it or whatever, or rap on it or whatever.
Yes.
So yes, that's true. But I think so. The way
I don't
I
think that's.
assume it works, and I am not an expert in the money of music, but
Mhm.
he's not taking the cut that Dr. Dre takes of the record. He's taking a smaller cut.
I don't think so. I think he arranges the records. He puts the verses where he wants them to go. He might, hey, let me get this snare a little bit faster, tweak it here. Let me fade this out right here. but he might have not made the main beat. And that's how I always pictured it.
So
Because
how can
people
he
be
get?
like,
You think he's getting a big cut on a song with Jay-Z, Beyonce, and I don't know, somebody famous like Hit Boy made the beat or something? You think he's taking a huge cut of that as well?
I have no idea how
I think
anybody
he's
does
taking.
does do these collaboration albums. I mean, like, what does Drama get for his albums, or what does I don't know how any.
Doesn't Drama have the in-house? That's the team that produces those beats, right? So I assume that money gets divided up amongst the team a certain way. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think Khaled gets the same cut no matter what. Maybe if he makes the beat himself, he'll get more percentage. That's because he just doesn't have to put that person on there. But
that's what I'm saying.
You hear people be like, "Oh, I sent this drum pack, so you just use the drums from this one drum pack that I sent and put it on this album." So I don't think that's not special. If you already made the drums, you send it to me, and it's sitting there for 10 months, then I'll pull it out the folder, put it on this other sample that I like, and put it together. That's the producer. That's production to me, not the beat making.
Yeah, but I don't think he's even doing that. I don't even think he's doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't. He doesn't. I don't think he touches anything. All he does is say, "Hey, JC, you gonna give me a first? Jay, come on." Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Y'all not giving Khaled
this. No, that's it. That's what everyone says. That he's just super persistent. That he don't take no for an answer, and he'll
get on this track with Beyonce.
Say yes.
Is a good trait. That's a great trait. He deserves credit for that in and of itself. But
I mean,
I do think,
but that's not talent. That's come on, man. That's not.
I think he's organizing the record.
Production.
I personally
asking people to get on a certain track is not organizing the record. I don't really know. It's not
putting the verses where they go.
I don't think he's even doing that, man.
I do.
I think he just picks. He says, "Hey guys, this beat here." He sends it to him.
It's such a beat with the hook and 3 open spaces, and it is like, all right, y'all go wherever.
Yes, that's exactly what I think he does. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I think he said Jay-Z that God did verse. First of all, he probably already had the Lil Wayne verse, and who else?
At least one of them.
Yeah. And then he sends it to him because if they heard it with Jay-Z's verse already on it, then they would have rapped along. He said 2, and Jay-Z was like, "Oh, all right, I hear these dudes. I'm about to go for 4 minutes." You know, and that's it. It's just a big blank space, and he just says, "All right, I'm about to rap on this." That's it.
I don't know, man. I think to get to that status of producer, you had to have done more than that. You have to be more hands-on than that. To me,
no,
I could be wrong, but
what status? He was a DJ, not a producer. A DJ. That's the thing. There's a difference. DJ like DJ Drama, who just I play records. I will get the records. I'll get the artists, and we'll record it here. But that's not like I didn't make the beats. I'm not making the beats. I'm just asking you to get on this record.
Drama made some of the beats, though. He didn't have his producer team making all the beats.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't, because the songs with Cannon on it, where Cannon made the beat.
Cannon is the beat.
I thought that was the homie. That's the in-house production, right? I mean,
exactly, it is, but not all of the songs say that. That's what I'm saying. It's not only him.
Oh, but it's other people. Well, other beats are from other records. I mean, a lot of the
I think some of them are his own. Come on, dog.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. Okay,
like in the beginning, to blow up.
We can easily Google this, man. How many beats has Khaled produced?
Yeah, I don't think it could have been the same. There's no way.
I don't think he's done that many beats, man. I think he's talented at screaming and
that's their talent. That's their talent. Khaled's talent is saying they ain't believe in us. They ain't believe in us. Except everybody and their mama got on your record, but they ain't believe in you. You know?
Yeah. Major label push.
They didn't. They do now.
Everybody been on his records.
Or the producer and getting a lot of credit.
Like, come on, man. Yeah.
It's all good, man.
They don't need it.
That's hate, though. We had quality hate for a couple of people, man.
Yeah. So I just don't look, man. I think music is collaborative. I didn't want to say this. Music is collaborative. People get in a room. Of course, they're gonna bounce lines off each other. This is why I love group. You were saying the other day you didn't like groups, Bryson, but I love
Yeah.
group, hip hop groups. I love some of my favorite music is from hip hop groups, and I think this is one of the reasons people like. You make great music when you're together, bouncing ideas off each other. Whether it's a group of producers, a group of like stuff like Outkast, Dungeon Family, stuff like Little Brother or Tribe or I love those. I love those things, right? I love those. De La. These are some of my favorite. Just they made some of my favorite. Wu Tang we talked about last week. These are some. These people made some of my favorite music in hip hop ever, and I think because of the collaboration. And so I think the same thing happens with some of these individual artists like Kanye, but instead of having a group name, he just gets the people who he likes to collaborate with, and then they all collaborate and they make great music together. I think it's collaborative effort.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, you can see on the Khaled albums, you look at him, man, he's not credited as a producer on all the songs. On a lot of the songs, he's not credited as a producer. So he is credited as a producer on a lot of them, but not all of them. So.
My thing is, he didn't have the access to all of these people whenever he first started to get so
remember his first album. His first album was on Terror Squad. So
he
got access because of Fat Joe in Terror Squad.
Yeah, I think that's crazy to say. I mean, he's always had access, man. He's always had access.
There's no such thing. I don't believe that. But,
man, I think it's the facts, man. These are the facts. Connection. Oh well. So, all right. So